Hey everyone. Oops, my voice is doubled up. Okay, should be good now. Let me make sure everything's good. Hello, Mariano, EVK, Gregory, George. Just setting everything up here and checking out DRC from Imaginando. Base check. Anyone got a sub? I'm just last thing I'm making sure of before I really start is that everyone type something real quick into the chat. I'm testing that giveaway thing, so I just want to make sure that it's like all connected because I can't see the chat right now. Maybe it's just like a delay. It's weird. Okay, there it's showing me the chat. Okay. Should be good then. How's everyone doing today? How is everyone doing today? It's a Friday, almost the weekend. I'm answering a message real quick. Anything new and exciting on the horizon for everyone? One of my clients is asking me for old, where am I? No, that's too big. Hi, everyone. One of my clients is asking me like about old projects that I did like a year ago. So I'm like, I don't really remember. So I have to go find all the files for him later on. Okay. So we have a few different products we can check out today. Let's go to our site. Buraz Audio Slam, the Lamb, SLAM. Depth like perfect rig of guitar effects. Imaginando DRC, which I have open here. The Isabel Austin cello, we looked at that like a month ago or so. And then Ava Eminence, our newest one. I think some people would be interested in that as well. Yeah, these are new headphones. I sold two of my other ones, including one I got that I got like 2 years ago that I unboxed live on a live stream. It was delivered to me when I was in the basement studio. These are the best I've ever had though. Don't ask me how much they cost. Okay. Like guitar effects. I might have to reinstall that one on here. Yeah, it's super comfortable though. Layer 2. Oscillator 2 not on. No, it's not. Yeah, these are Hi-Fi Man Arias. The headphones is what is what I'm talking about. I'm just starting from scratch for that. Okay, Ava Eminence, that's what I was going to load contact for. We can look at that. It's a really cool toolkit. Ava Eminence. Do pulses. Ava. Hi everyone. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. How's the stream? I always forget to change you know, like it's this MacBook's in 4K, so it like says I need to change it all the time. But it always works fine. What are we looking at today? Right now, I'm just kind of browsing through. So we have some really cool free gift, a really cool free gift. Flux Motion Impacts. If you guys haven't gotten that yet, remember you can get that with any purchase. Ava Eminence is a really good trailer toolkit that I have open. This one, there's a video on that. It's a WAV file pack. People might be interested in. This we looked at like a couple months ago, so we kind of covered that. And then these three: SLAM, SLAM, Super Loud Action Metals, Boraz Audio, Deplike Perfect Rig of Guitar Effects, and then Imaginando DRC is what I have right now. Open up. I should have that guitar thing if you guys want to hear like the guitar amp simulator. It's in my downloads folder somewhere. Should be. I can download it again. Eminence. It might. Check real quick. He asked if it's a Contact 6 instrument. I know it's a Contact full version. I don't know if it requires 6 or instruments. It's not telling me. We'll just say yes for now, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it doesn't tell me. Even on their official website. Yep. I don't know. So as you know, this is kind of like a trailer toolkit. What do I always like to do with trailer and hybrid sounds? Yeah, this is the new Studio One update. Studio One 6. Oops. I just grabbed my mic. Sorry about that. Give me a second. Forgot I have this on and I got it all tangled. Okay. Right now I'm listening to these Ava pulses. There's a lot of really good stuff in here, especially if you're into trailer, hybrid music. All of that. Some of you may be familiar, Ava Music Group, they had a really popular toolkit a couple years ago or something called Ava Instinct, which I have them both. Eminence I had already before we did the deal with it. So it's safe to say I like these products, personally use them. So Eminence here, instruments, Brahms, drones, drum loops, hits, whooshes, risers, downers, pulses, riffs, signature sounds. Right now I'm on pulses. I'm just checking some of these out. It'll load up as an NKI file and then we can go in and change the instrument here. So it's pitched across the keys it's easy to pitch it. It's not like there's just one sound and you have to, like a different sound mapped to each key and then you have to pitch it individually in tuning and contact and stuff like that. So let's add some effects to that. Compressor. I love simple stuff like that. The simple basic saw pluck, add a little bit of that exciter, brings it out a little bit. Is it metal guitar? You're talking about the depth like that, you can definitely get metal tones from it. If you want to hear it, we can check that out. They also have like an iPad version. There's also an iPad version of this synth I'm using right now, and I really wanted to download it and kind of see how that works. So when I was redeeming the license for this, on their website they have all different operating systems, including Android and iOS for this DRC synthesizer. So it's available on mobile devices as well. Same with that depth-like guitar thing, which is pretty cool. So like you would get one license and you could access that on your iPad if you play guitar, even though you bought it for desktop. Trying to download it again, that's why I'm looking over here. Get it on. Okay. Cool. So big possibilities for what we can do today. Yes, this is Studio One 6. I don't really see a big reason to upgrade right now. The upgrade was pricey. I remember we talked about that 2 weeks ago. The upgrade was pretty pricey. I just did it anyway because I do love this DAW and I will support the company. The new interface is actually pretty cool. It's a lot more pretty. There are some new features, but I usually, if I didn't have if money was tight, I wouldn't have upgraded. So we can assign the mod wheel to low pass here. This is one I liked a lot when I listened to it. It's clicky pops. I love the way it starts off with the filter and slowly. So when you play it down low, it sounds really. Really nice. Just slowed the tempo down to 90 BPM. Really deep bass there. kind of like the delay, a little bit of delay on that one. Really kind of nasty, dirty sound there. Sounds from outer space. I'm just looking at some of these. Tag it over here. Another kind of nat. It sounds good. Really like that actually. I think the mod wheel. Yeah, Zenith is really good too. Is it better? I don't know. They're just different. Different companies. I mean, they cover very similar ground. So this one is like really there's like a shepherd tone there and it's like constantly rising when I listen to it. So it does eventually stop, but you hear that. Maybe you hear it a little too much. Didn't have a limiter on. Very interesting sound there. Yeah, that's a really nasty sound, but I like it a lot. Do we have distortion here? Modifiers. Chorus, that's what that... Chorus can get, when you have a chorus effect really like modulating really slowly, it can create like a really nasty tearing type sound. It's funny because chorus is generally this nice kind of pleasing. I always think of, 80s guitar when I think of chorus, but it can be really nasty if you have it modulating really slow, and it just creates this kind of like tearing sound that's awesome. Because what it's doing is try to emulate multiple voices with one and slightly pitching them because a group of voices is never going to be perfect. Let's see what we can do with this. Oh look, Dep Like Guitar Effects was there. It was in my plugin folder. It's silly. I was looking for it as an instrument. I'm just gonna mangle the hell out of this. Just for fun. That's really cool. Really cool stuff. Let's load in another instance. I like that sound, so I'm just gonna like kind of explore some of the other Instinct sounds. Excuse me, Eminence, sorry. Instinct was their other library. We'll start with just Brahms here, I guess. We'll do our first giveaway. Just say something into the chat if you haven't already. Just type one thing. Don't type like the same thing over and over and over, because then you're just spamming. Just type one thing into the chat so that you're active, and it will select from any active users. If you type more than one, it's not going to increase your chances, so don't worry. Anyone who's active within the past 10 minutes is eligible. So you just got to say something in there. I'm watching you all there. When I have this on my other screen, it's like minimizes it. It's too small and I can't see everything. There we go. Is there a filter plugin that lets you choose a note for the resonance peak? I don't know, but that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to tune it to C, because I love doing that with resonance. The alien ship from War of the Worlds. You know, that's a really underrated movie. I watched it recently. I love that movie. Besides like the little annoying parts, but I think it's such a well done movie. Always loved it. And but the sound the tripods make is so good. It's basically just a Brahm. They invented Brahms when they invaded the world, right? I love the sound design in that movie. Okay, we've got quite a few eligible users here. Okay. I watch that movie every year. Bridge overpass destruction scene was great. Yeah, from the moment when the tension building in the beginning, from the beginning of the movie to the part where the airplane crashes, I think that's honestly as perfect of an execution for an action movie I've ever seen. Because like we build the tension, shit hits the fan, and then they have like that really long scene with no cuts where they have the van and they're flying down the highway and trying to get away and every other car's broken, but it's just like one long take. There's no quick cuts, which was weird. Well, it was uncommon in 2005 to not have an action movie with a bunch of little quick cuts. Such a good sequence there. All right, let's pick our winner. You mean the original Planet of the Apes? Okay. David Gilden, you have won our first giveaway. You get a $50 gift card to Audio Plugin Deals. Yes, the original Planet of the Apes is amazing. One of my favorites as well. Remember the Tim Burton version? Oh, hi, Chip. Was wondering when you pop in. Chip always loves Brian. The Tim Burton version. I've been on a Tim Burton kick lately. Because of Halloween, I watched Beetlejuice, then Edward Scissorhands. I did like Tim Roth as the enemy. I think he was good. I mean the makeup was amazing, right? But the movie was best forgotten. Go watch the original. Okay. This is a pretty good one too. That sound really doesn't belong there. I was just kind of having fun with it. Which is totally okay. Turn off Filter Freak though. That's a really nice, the lower frequencies I like a lot in that one. I don't think it hits right at the... You hear how it has a little bit of a lead into it? So like I think that would work better. No snap. Oops. Now I want snap back. Snap to grid. Can have our weird, crazy sound there. But I need to remove the resonance. That's too weird for that right now. That's a really cool sound. Oops, not instrument. Automation. Add from DRC, filter freak, frequency. That's a really cool sound. Just something as simple as that. Today's presenter, me, I'm Brian. Is that what you're asking? Oh God, we got another bullshit. I want to duplicate this, delete that, and add a new Brahms sound for this. Yeah, I always do the live streams. I don't know what's going on. I'm always the same person. Maybe you're thinking of a different channel or something. I mean, we have other people do our videos as well. You know, we have multiple people doing videos for our products we sell. No, there's no way headphones can make me look that different. I'm the same. Everyone, you hear my voice, you see me in the glasses, you know. So maybe it was another. I don't know. All good either way. Contact 7. Obviously, I haven't had much time to try it out, and I'm not gonna like try it too much. I just keep with what I know when you have like such a huge template and it can take like a week to migrate everything and like replace everything with Contact 7. I haven't used it much. I did download it because my students use Contact Player, and the first thing I did was tell my students, I was like, yeah, I kind of hate it. So just because it was so different and like navigating the sounds, and I just wanted this panel there where I can look at the categories that the developer made instead of like tagging it I know I'll be able to do all this. It's just when you switch, you feel like an old person and things are changed and you're like, I hate it. So these have, I need some like percussion here. Yeah, I didn't pay to upgrade the full version yet. I just had the player that it downloads in native access, which now is native access 2. Have you guys seen that as well? So like this pissed me off as well. Not because it changed, but because I was trying to like download my old. Stop asking me for that. I was trying to download my old Cinebras Pro library, and like it kept failing. The install kept failing over and over on native access 2. Like uninstalled, reinstalled, set the folders, made sure everything was right, and it kept like it just failed over and over and over. It would go a little bit and then fail. So I went back to the old one, but it's all. I did it again this morning and it works fine now. You can get the old one back. Look, I have both of them right now, native access and native access 2. You can downgrade or just keep them both. That's a good. What else was there that in our deals? We could add like guitar to this later on as well, I think. I want a higher pitch pulse here as well. Can barely hear that one. Okay, my mod wheel was down. Yeah, something like this. That's good. That's got a really nice sound. there. Cool. Oh yeah, I have a limiter on all the time on the master. All the time. First thing I do for any blank project. So having just little things like that, just starting it off. That automation right there is the frequency. So it's like and kind of attacks out of nowhere. Just give it a little, and you can just like select that and copy that automation, put it here and paste it. But make sure that you lower that. Oops. Also add another point like here and lower it back down. You can also just hold that note the whole time. See, it's a lot more aggressive the further you have the trough and the peak. Why do I do that? Why do I add a limiter? So it doesn't clip. If you go back and watch this stream, I was already clipping just with a few of these sounds. So that is bad. It'll cause distortion in your headphones, speakers, whatever. And then if you don't rectify it, if you don't take note of it, you can export a track that is clipping and sounds like shit. Usually when you export something, your DAW will tell you if you're clipping. And especially with sounds like this, like sound design and trailer stuff, they're meant to be loud as it is. So like if I loaded up a Spitfire library right now, I'd have to turn it up way loud to even get it close to clipping, so it depends on the library as well. But it's good practice to always have a limiter. It's just what needs to be done before you can export a professional sounding track. It's just a fail-safe. Yeah, I mean, if a stock limiter would do fine. Literally, that's what I have all my students use and what I used to use as well. Just PreSonus right here, limiter. So this song sounding pretty good so far. Got some cool sounds from Imaginando DRC synthesizer, Ava Eminence. I keep saying Instinct, but it's Ava Eminence trailer toolkit, which are our newest deal, and it's going to be on for another 13 days, almost 2 weeks. You got to check that one out. let's go ahead and do our second giveaway here. It is 4:24. We started an hour late today, so just type something into the chat. Say hi, and as long as you're active in the chat, you will be eligible to win the giveaway, which is a $50 gift card. Don't type over and over and spam the chat. That's not going to increase your chances of winning. These were all tangled and it kept tangling up my microphone. Check, check. Maybe the bot will win. What headphones did you have before the hi-fis? These, which I still like and still use. Where's my... So you guys remember, some of you probably remember, like 2 or 3 years ago when I was doing a stream and I had ordered new headphones and gotten them. They were delivered during the stream, so I went and got the package and unboxed them live. I have Sennheiser HD600, HD6XX, which is a 650, and the Sennheiser HD660S. I sold the 600 and the 660s and I only have the 6XX or 650 right now. I sold those other two, and these, I had a pair of Hi-Fi Man HE. We're gonna say a lot of letters and numbers. HE6SE version 2 Hi-Fi Man, which retail for like $1,800, and you can get them on Autorama or like open box items for like $500. It's like a known thing within like the audiophile headphone community that it's probably it's at least $1,000 worth $1,000. It's probably $1,800 is overpriced, but if you can get them for $500 on like open box items and stuff, and they are, I have them in the other room. They need an amp because they are really hard to drive, but they are absolutely amazing. So once I got those and started hearing the real soundstage and layering and separation of instruments when I'm writing orchestral music, but I couldn't use them when I was working because the audio interface didn't drive them. I needed an amp, which I have over there. So I got Hi-Fi Man Arias. Yeah, Sennheisers are amazing. They're great. There's a reason I kept this pair, even though this is like $200, and there's a reason I'm not getting rid of them because they're amazing. I love them. All right, we're gonna roll Charlie Hatton. Charlie Hatton. So I went to a store to get these. And I initially, oh no, it's gonna play. I initially got, no, stop. I initially got the Odyssey LCD-X, and I was trying multiple ones for like 3 hours at this store. And those are good, but I once I took them home and used them for work and stuff, they were so fucking heavy, and they're so uncomfortable. They sound amazing, and so many people love them, which is why I'm a little bit surprised I don't see more complaints, because maybe it's also because I wear glasses and they create pressure right there. I tried the Focal Clears. I tried Odyssey LCDX. I tried a couple others, LCD3, Odyssey, and then these. Oh, I have a VR headset. I have one downstairs. These Arias are absolutely unbelievable though. They're even better than the ones I had before, HE5. No, HE6 SE version 2. These. So look at this, the price range for these. Even from official Hi-Fi Man store, you can get these open box, $609. I paid $500 from Adorama, this site right here. But literally, I guess they just want to, you know, prey on people who don't look for sales, because you can still, this is what they are, full price. So they're very, 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 very good, but very, very hard to drive. So I think people bought them and ended up returning them because they're like, hey, I can't even listen to this on my iPhone or whatever. And then now they sell them for ridiculously cheap, easily worth $1,000. Yeah, I use an amp with pretty much everything when I'm over, just kind of relaxing and listening in the other room. These are the absolutely incredible though. Like the soundstage separation, everything is unbelievable. Yeah, even better than the 6 SE, which full price costs more. I don't know. So that's really cool. We've gotten this already. Just, you know, I hear a pooch. I hear a pooch. Oh, I'm not alone. Someone has come home. They're good for mixing and composing. Mastering, you know, pair of monitors, good monitors. So is there anything anyone else wants to see? Because I got to get going pretty soon here. We've been here an hour. We're going to do our other giveaways. Just let me know if there's like something that we briefly talked about, or if you have any questions about anything. So within, you know, just an hour, we were able to make something really cool intro. Only 20 seconds long, but still. This is a really great sound, and it's only a few different instances of DRC and Ava Eminence. Hold on one second. Okay, I was trying to call down and let her know to be quiet, and because last time the dogs were like going crazy. And then we need just one final boom. No, I want this one, I think. I want that like immediately right there. You can also roll it back off with the filter. So just a little gentle. Ava Eminence is majority of what I'm using here. It's our newest deal. It's still active for a little less than 2 weeks. Over 13 days left for that one. And then DRC has that really cool sound that was the first thing we looked at, which is Imaginando, and has a few days left for that one. So we were able to get something like this from this, which is an analog style synth. So we were able to get some really cool sounds from that as well. And create this, which just needs a final big hit. Maybe a whoosh, a whoosh. Want this to sync good with the, yeah, nice little wow, nice little whoosh. All right, let's do our final 2 giveaways. Let me, and of course, just if you have any other questions about anything, just ask away and I will do my best to answer it. No current movie score. Doing video games though. So yeah, just yes, I'm using Studio 16. Just type hi or something into the chat once, so that you're eligible for the giveaway. Anyone who's active within the past 10 minutes is eligible. So typing more than once does not improve your chances, and it just spams the feed. So no one has done that yet anyway. So that's awesome. That won't stop them, I know. What utility plugins do you use for video game scoring? What do you mean by that? Like what, like sounds and what I'm doing now? Is that what you're asking about? Oh, these headphones here are HiFi and Aria. That's what these are. How much is the sound module you're using right now? So I used this one a little bit, just $29.99. And this, the majority of the sounds I used today were from Ava Eminence, which is right now $39.99. Contact full version contact required. It's not a contact player library. Big deal. Yeah, pulsations. I saw your message earlier. Send them another email to support. Say who you are, and I will specifically say this is pulsations I won 2 weeks ago, and Brian told me to email you again. Say that, email support at Audio Plugin Deals. I'm going to personally reach out and tell them to respond to you and make sure you get that, okay? I upgraded from native complete 11 to 13 in July 22. Now complete 14 came out and they won't give me a free upgrade. Of course they won't. They want to make money. They don't give anyone free upgrades. That's why, I mean, that sucks. I'm sorry. But once you like, once you're around this industry and know their sales patterns, really it's like what we were talking about earlier. They're gonna make money. They don't care if you if you waste your money. They make more if you buy it. And they're not gonna be like, hey, you might want to wait. We have a sale in a month. You know what I mean? So you just usually have to wait till around Black Friday or October, and they'll always do a 50% upgrade, usually 2 times a year. Do 650s need a lot to be driven? No, not at all. You can drive them from audio interface. I'm driving these from audio interface. It's really not that difficult. I used the 650s with the Nintendo Switch and with, you know, people kind of over exaggerate amplification, and like you really don't need it. They're going to sound good. They'll sound better when you have like a better source and DAC and all that stuff, but you don't need it. I've read like reviews where people are like you can't drive these with an iPhone. It's awful. I'm like, yes, you can. I've done it. I did. I used a Nintendo Switch with those plugged directly in, and they're fine, absolutely fine. Okay, let's do our unknown filmmaker. Is the winner of giveaway 3. Right, a lot of companies do give free upgrades. Native Instruments is not one of them. Never. Omnisphere 2 is also a lot different than all the new products they put into Complete. So say what you will about Native Instruments, but like that's seriously still the best deal. And I do think that's like I feel bad for you that you just bought it in July and now there's a new version. But really they also really help developers. Like if I know they're such a huge business, but like there's a lot of developers that create libraries for Complete too that make money off that as well. Some people say like they wish there was a cross grade and stuff. it's still like it's expensive, but it's still the best deal in the industry to just start off with like a complete ultimate version. It's such a good deal, and then you can upgrade for 400 every year. You don't have to upgrade, but you get a lot more when you upgrade. You get usually there's at least one library in there that's worth $400 that I'm willing to buy on its own. So you know they're not the best company in the world, but I do think that's like a really good deal for everyone. And like they're doing an Audio Imperia deal right now. Like I know the guy who owns Audio Imperia. They are a small company. They would have never imagined they would be a sponsored Native Instruments partner. Like I can't stress to you enough how big of a deal that is for this company. Like they had like just a tiny handful of employees were releasing sound design libraries. Now they're this partner. That gains so much visibility for them. It's I can't stress enough how huge that is to be featured on the page like that. I mean, they've done it with Sound Iron and stuff like that. So overall, it's good for everyone, unless you don't pay close attention to their sales patterns and stuff. Then you can end up spending more than you would have, but it's not a waste. You still get a lot of stuff. There's my deep and overly nuanced thoughts about that. Hope you enjoyed it. Okay, our final winner is Jeremiah. Boom. So unknown filmmaker and Jeremiah Lyles, who just commented recently, are our final winners. And pulsations, did you get just pulsations? Just say got it if you heard me say to email support again and mention me, and I'll reach out to them. Just want to make sure you were there when heard me say that. The number strategy is annoying. It drove me insane. Try to imagine being me and like having to sift through all those numbers and like getting it, and then I get it wrong and everyone's like, no, that's wrong, and then I feel like an idiot and I have to be live anyway and constantly entertain you and I'm getting flustered. It's annoying. I hated the numbers game. This is we use an app right now. If you don't there's no way to, it's completely random. If it doesn't matter how many times you type, if you're the only one who typed, like it selects from every user has been active once in the past 10 minutes. So there's no way to increase your chances if you type and type and type, because everyone else is still just as eligible as you are. So it's a lot better for me, for you, for everyone. I hated doing the numbers. Very frustrating. Because then we always have moments of silence where I'm like, let me check. And then people come to look at our channel later and they're like, what the F is this guy doing? What is happening here? We're all done, Aries. We had giveaways. We had looked at products. If you are interested in any of the products, you can watch the replay. We have videos on these products as well. Does anyone have any other questions for me? Go check out the Deplight video, because if you play guitar, it's actually really, really good for that price. So I just did this video 10 days ago. There's some good sounds here. Classic. Metal. And then more metal. And then some nice ambient stuff, right? So I know we have a big variety of people that come here. So if you aren't as much into maybe sample libraries, that's a really good guitars amp sim, and it's also available on, if you buy it from us, you also get a copy on iPad, Android, Mac, Windows, all of that stuff. So that's pretty cool. I could load that on my iPad and jam on the go. I did want to show that a little today, but I didn't get to it, so that's why I played that video. Oh, no sound? God. What was I saying about me looking like an idiot? I just did it. Why'd that not work? What about now? Yeah, there we go. Right? So what was I saying? Classic? Classic crunch? Metal? Fif- 5150? More metal? Marshall? And then Vox, then Vox Ambient. So it can do clean too. This video is on our channel too. Just search for Deplike on our channel and you'll find it. It was from 10 days ago. But I did want to show that a little bit today, maybe play it live, but we didn't get to it. So there you go. Now you actually heard it instead of me talking and hearing nothing. All right, so if that's it, let me know. Any final questions, thoughts, concerns, anything audio related. We're done with the deals now. Anything audio related we can talk about. What should I get with $80 in rewards rewards wallet? I don't know. What kind of stuff do you like? We do live streams every 2 weeks generally. Oh, our site is going to be updated tomorrow. I totally forgot that. Our site's going to be offline for a little bit over the weekend because we're like revamping literally every single aspect of it. So I've totally forgot about that. There's probably going to be a couple issues with it. We're launching it, and so it's all new. So bear with us because we're doing a complete 100% revamp from the bottom up. So it's gonna be offline, I believe, for a little bit this weekend. But then we're coming back better than ever. What was the prize amount this week? So everyone wins a $50 gift card for Audio Plugin Deals. $50, you can use it on deals, shop, whatever, on Audio Plugin Deals. New offer from Red Room Audio. That's up to them. But I mean, it's absolutely possible. We've worked with them before, probably will again in the future. But it's not like we do one with them every month. We've done a couple, but they've been fairly spaced out. So I don't know when or if things are coming. Red Room Audio Prime. Yeah, I've used all of the Red Room Audio stuff. So I have literally every library, not literally, I have almost every library known to man, but I keep this Red Room Audio palette around. There's a lot of libraries I don't even have on my hard drive anymore because I found no use for them. This one specifically, the Brush Pack 3, runs in ARPs. Always going to have that around. I love it. The music producer giveaway, I don't know. I'm not in charge of that at all. But I know it should say. They don't say. Probably by the end of this month. Was that your chime? I don't know what you're talking about. All right, I'm gonna go get on with the rest of my day. Thanks so much, everyone, for joining. Hope you enjoyed it, had some fun looking at this stuff. Even if you aren't interested in the products, we learn about kind of structuring songs and composing, live composing and effects and all that fun stuff. So I try to make it something for a little something for everyone. So we'll be back I think in 2 weeks, but we also have all these big Black Friday deals coming up. Yes, we're doing APD Black Friday. Beware, the site's gonna be offline and might be a little shaky when we launch everything because it's gonna be all these new systems. I don't expect anything to go horribly wrong, but a lot of changes coming over the weekend. And then also Black Friday coming up. So stay tuned for that. And we probably will be back in 2 weeks with another live stream just like this. Usually they're at 2:30 Eastern Standard Time. Sometimes other things are going on and it's at 3:30 like it was today. But usually 95% of the time it's at 2:30 Eastern Standard Time. I will see you guys next time. Thanks so much.